Some of the action from the dirt track here at Daytona that's also going on right now. Feel free to jump between the two. Your subscription gets you both. "24 carts in this cadet event. So, carts being stopped, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, this is going to be basically a lineup change. The lineup isn't the way that they wanted it. And again, these go-karts, go-karting, for whatever reason, has not adopted a one-way radio system like, for example, a receiver. And so because of that fact, there is no communication between race control and the racers, and certainly none from at the team level, inter-team level. So sometimes when you have something out of sorts like that, it's easier to just stop them, fix it, and then restart it. Which is what they did. Green flag is out. We are underway. AJ Stoner in the 420 has been having a splendid couple of days here at Daytona in terms of speed. He has been up in the top 5 or so in just about every class that he runs about every time he hits the racetrack, from all day yesterday in practice to practice and qualifying today. And he has just been passed by the 451 of Tanner Marsh, who's also had a splendid last couple of days. Marsh, Stoner, Hudson Erlin in the 4, Luke Gilio in the 68, and Emerson Lane in the 50. Up in the top 5. And again, I think that you will see these kids kind of line up behind each other for a little bit here. Know about a flurry of activity. You never know with the youngsters, but keep your eye on that 4th place cart right now, the 68 of Luke Gilio. Luke is crew chief by Mike Geeson, who is a multi-time national championship kart racer, who also had a brief but good career in late models, and now is back in the karting world and working with drivers as a tuner and or a crew chief, if you will. Look at Gilio go. He is racing for second now, just as we said. The 451 of Barsh falling back a bit here will reset things when they come back to the finish line. Coming through the back part of the course and coming back around to us here up front right now. We have Stoner in the 420. Erlin running second, Gilio third, Lane fourth, Barsh back to fifth, William Roberts sixth, Daniel Dragunov seventh, Danny O'Gara is eighth, Ryan Hall in the 9 is ninth, and Cooper Mole in the 452 running 10th. You're watching the battle at the front of the field. First and second starting to heat up a little bit. Hudson Erlin would kind of like to know what it's like to be out front. Still 8 laps to go, and there goes the 4 of Hudson Erlin. He'll take over the lead. Stoner in second, and Giglio's got a battle now with Emerson Lane for third. Giglio hangs on. Giglio in the 68, running in third, the 451 of Barsh in fourth now, but up front, just for a change, is the 4 of Hudson Erlin. All pre-finals are 10 laps. And again, these set the lineup for the feature events or the finals later on. Erlin and Stoner, first and second. Third is Giglio in the 68. Well, AJ Stoner took a peek, and I think he kind of realized that he's got company out the back door, so he settled back into second. Wow! Not sure who that was, but he was kind of in harm's way. Six to go, top 3. I was about to say trying to get away, but they're going to race each other, and we have got a new leader. Giglio comes through to second, but it is AJ Stoner back out front. Giglio now up to P2, and the 4 of Hudson Erlin in third. If they aren't careful, fourth and fifth are going to join them, and then we're going to have some real mayhem. As soon as you start battling with somebody, you slow down. And those are the real-time decisions that you make in racing, and especially on these road courses. Wow. Stoner and Giglio, look at Luke Giglio. Giglio in the 68, staying right there, and that's what you do in this. But look at behind him, you've got Hudson Erlin, so Giglio again now in the trick box because he's in the middle. You want to make the move, but if you mess up, you could go back to third or fourth, and look at this. Giglio trying to defend. Moves to throw the block. It is successful. Erlin sitting in third, but as I said, the fourth place cart, Tanner Barsh, just as we suspected, has joined the fray now, and Barsh looking for third. It is just so much fun to watch these drivers work. Giglio just sawing on that wheel, trying to stay right in the tire tracks of your leader AJ Stoner, because he just as soon they can pull away from the other two and settle it amongst themselves. 3 laps to go in this one, coming to 2 to go at the line when they get there. Two to go. Stoner, Giglio, Erlin, Barsh, and Emerson Lane. And now Dragunov takes over 5th. That's out of the shot right now. You're watching the battle for the lead, and AJ Stoner trying hard to hang on. Giglio has dropped back to 4th. 2 against 1 can be very favorable odds in these events. But nobody's out of it yet. Still 2 full laps around. They're working on lap number 9, and that's plenty of time for mayhem to ensue at the front of the field, as we've seen earlier in a couple of races. And there we go. New leader. Hudson Erlin back out front right at the white flag, but did he go too soon? That's going to be the question. Stoner in second. Now if you're Luke Giglio, you got nothing to lose. You're in fourth. You want to be in first. There's nobody that you've seen around you behind you. Let's watch Giglio in P4 with that 68 kart. And of course also Stoner in second place. Can he do it? Stoner tried, didn't get there. Checkered flag and the win to Hudson Erlin. Nice run. Second is Stoner. Third is going to be Tanner Barsh. Fourth, Luke Giglio. William Roberts. Fifth, Danny O'Gara. Sixth in the 467, Emerson Lane will be seventh. Daniel Dragunov will be eighth. Ryan Hall ninth, and Lane Thigpen will be 10th. That was a fun race to watch. And again, you just see all of the different aspects of the craft that it takes to be successful in this type of racing. Road racing is